Springfield XD Mod 2, chambered in 9mm. Of course, the second version of the Springfield XD. This is a 3-inch subcompact, which would be more for your carry purposes, of course. And I've had a lot of trigger time on this gun, and it's been interesting. Springfield is, of course, a very well-known brand. A lot of you guys might already have this gun, or you're thinking about buying it, or you have the original XD, and you're thinking of making the jump and selling your XD and getting the Mod 2. And I'm going to tell you, you should definitely do that. The original, this is a service size Mod 1. There's a lot of upgrades. You look at the grip. That's the number one thing I'm talking about right now. Is Springfield did a fantastic job upgrading this grip. I like it. It's aggressive enough to where you can hang on to the gun, especially when you put the extended magazine into the gun. It's right here. Makes a nice grip. Now, of course, it's going to have all the same features. Of course, you have your beaver tail there. You have your rear slide serrations on your service sides on the Mod 2. You will still have your front serrations here, slide serrations. The takedown is absolutely the same as on the Mod 1. Now, as you can see, they've cut the slide. Of course, the slide widths are the same. They've taken a little bit off the slide, a little bit more here on the subcompact and the service model, and they've made the rear serrations more aggressive and wider than on the Mod 1. So, and that's really good because you can grip it. You can grip it a lot better. For women, and I know my women viewer base is very small, but there are still some. This gun is a little bit harder to manipulate the slide on it, but the rear serrations will help you, or people that have weaker hands, this will help you. And with the serrations here being as large as they are. So, the other thing I really like about the subcompact is the ability to mount flashlights and lasers on this gun. If you look at a Glock 26, it does not possess that capability, which in my opinion is a nice capability to have, because people will use this for home defense. I mean, it's an application you can use this for, this home defense. Good carry gun too. It's a little bit wide. A lot of people might opt to carry the shield or a single stack like the Glock 42 or 43, or even the XDS. Of course, Springfield has a single stack option. The sights have been upgraded to fiber optic, so if you have the XDS already, it comes with the same sights. So to my left is the Mod 1. You can see the Mod 2 with the fiber optic. So nice upgrade. Like it a lot. Not a big fan of the original sights. So the capacity. Let's talk about capacity here. If you're in a mag band state, or some of you might call it a non-free state, which I agree with you, you will get two 10-round mags. You'll get your small basic carry mag, 10 rounds, 10 rounds. Now, the regular capacity for this gun is your small mag is 13 and your extended mag is 17. So your capacity is all there, which is great. The reliability of this gun is outstanding. I personally, I want to be honest with you guys, I didn't think Springfield, especially the XD series, would stand up or compete next to a reliability of, let's say, a Glock or an M&P. However, I'm actually going to show you just basically a short kind of clip on one of my reliability tests, and I haven't even posted this video, but I'll show you a short clip of this particular gun being put through the paces, and it's absolutely outstanding. It really blew me away with the accuracy, not the accuracy, so the reliability, because what I figured is you had an exposed striker right here, and my belief was you would get particles and everything in there, and it would block the firing pin channel, and that didn't seem to be the case. If I recall, maybe there was one malfunction. It's outstanding. The breakdown of this, really quick for you guys, very simple. You're going to pull your slide to the rear. You're going to take this lever, you're going to push it up, close your slide, you're going to pull the trigger, and the slide comes forward. So there, of course, is your frame. So if you guys have gun already, of course there's still inserts here and back here. It's a little dirty. Should probably clean that. Your recoil spring, of course, is steel on that, so it's in there. Your guide rod, of course, is steel. So that's a plus on the Springfield. Of course, here's your barrel right there, and your slide, of course. So pretty standard stuff. Your barrel is 3 inches on this particular model, cold hammer forged, melanite treated. Your slide, of course, is forged steel, also melanite treated. Something really interesting to note, when I had the gun store, I sold, of course, a lot of these. These were popular. Excuse me. And I used to have a lot of customers that would carry these guns, of course. And a really interesting thing that would happen was these pins here would start rusting over time. And I believe, as I saw later on, I think Springfield might address that issue, but that was really interesting. So the only thing I have to, it's not even a bash, it's not even like, oh my gosh, I absolutely hate this thing. The trigger's a little bit different. So what you have to do, especially if you've been shooting a Glock a long time, this is going to take a little while for you to get used to, but the trigger has a long take up. So all the way there, and then it breaks. The reset, kind of long. It's kind of long reset. So the trigger isn't by any means world's greatest trigger. It can be improved. I believe probably there are aftermarket triggers for this, no doubt about it. So another note too, your magazine release is ambidextrous on this. Now your controls, slide release, and everything is not. So going into some accuracy of this gun, this is a subcompact gun. So this gun did run all my hand loads and everything, which is great. This is, let's see, this looks like 9 for some reason. Oh, 8 rounds, 5 yards. So nothing crazy. Of course, trying to get these grouped in. This is Freedom Munitions 115 grain. So not bad group right there at all. This is some, this is hand loads, power pistol. That stuff has some flash to it. Just kind of pumping out rounds down range. This is 10 feet, 20 rounds. Then you have to remember, a subcompact gun, you're not going to get the accuracy out of, like, let's say a 1911 and a 5-inch barrel. So this is an up close and very personal gun. It's meant for that 5 to 10 feet engagement, concealed carry aspect. Of course, if you want, this would be, of course, your duty size, 4-inch. Harder to conceal, but you can do it. So the next target is some 124 grain, also my hand loads. So you're seeing about kind of the same accuracy there. Pull by me, my bad. What I try to achieve when I'm shooting, especially a subcompact gun, a handgun, is I want to try to get my groups in here. I didn't sandbag this gun, and I just didn't really feel the need to, because it's a 3-inch subcompact gun. So this is so again, Freedom, 5 yards. Actually, this is cool. So here's my notes. This was actually, so you'll see a video of my mother shooting sometimes, because it's not like she's a female perspective in my channel, but she does sometimes ask for opinion on a woman's point of view about guns. And surprisingly enough, this is going back to her. I'm giving this to her because she had the Mod 1 and she really enjoyed it. The problem was she couldn't pull the slide back, and now it's easier because Springfield upgraded these serrations, slide serrations, which is awesome. So this is going back to her. This is the group that she shot with it. This is a gun that she shot for a long time. So she really likes it. She's better shot than me, actually, with it. This is embarrassing. So, but that's all I have. I think the upgrade from the Mod 1, this one, to here, awesome, big thumbs up. If I was you guys, you had a Mod 1 sitting in inventory, I would trade it, split the difference, pay the difference, and get the Mod 2. It's much more comfortable, ergonomically speaking, and the sights are awesome. And of course, functionality wise, reliability, same as your Mod 1. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.